Welcome everybody who's just joining us now. This is the semi-final battle between Phobia and Infamous XO for the Southeast Asia Championship. The winner of this will go on to play the next team as well. So we are already into it. Phobia in the blue team and Infamous XO in the orange team. Taking a look at the team comps here for Phobia, we've got a Catherine, a Jungle Glaive, and a Lane Ringo, so pretty standard comp this time. Same with XO with the Cassandra on the Vox, Ivan in the tank position with the Catherine, and Amin again with the Jungle Ringo, which we've seen them run pretty much every single time. A little bit of back and forth here between Vitri and Cassandra. Really important for Voxes to get the resonance up first. Down the jungle, looks like aggressive push by Ivan here, putting scout traps in the enemy side. And possibly coming up for the gank. There goes this merciless pursuit on Vitri. He's getting hit. Amin will get him down. And there's the first kill of the game going to Infamous XO. So Vitri not having a scout trap in his lane bush allowed Orange Team to make that really aggressive upfront push. And look at the vision for Orange Team here with the scout traps everywhere. On the enemy side, they're looking for that really proactive vision right now. With a nice early kill there. Looking at the builds here, Isolo is going for the double weapon blade. The Swift Shooter, Vitri going for the double weapon blade. Cassandra with the Swift Shooter and the Crystal Bit, probably building into an alternating current. The push, Vitri is pushing in on Cassandra, but Cassandra's got his A skill up. Potential gank comes in, there's a nice Achilles heel shot, there's Merciless Pursuit, and Cassandra finishes him off. Really nice quick rotation, super fast reactive speed from Orange Team to recognize the second that Vitri gets pulled out. And this is going to affect his CS numbers, this is going to affect his goal numbers, and this is going to put Cassandra ahead. Really impressed with the way that they sequenced on that gank. Was the Achilles heel first from Amin to get the slow, and then the Merciless Pursuit almost right after. Now it's interesting that you know, if you were to do this against a Vox, he would most definitely use his A skill to zoom away. But with a Ringo, super hard to get away from something like this now. So a slow and a stun follow-up, super hard for me. Here comes the rotation down from blue team. Look at all the scout traps. The money spent from Ivan right now is all on scout traps. He hasn't even got an Oak Heart yet. Continuing to just spend every single cent he has on those scout traps. Cipriano is over here now. Has an Oak Heart already. Not putting nearly as many mines as you can see on the map. Cassandra, meanwhile, continuing to get that CS. Looks like an early rotation up for blue. Here comes again. Here comes a Merciless Pursuit again. Achilles heel comes in. Perfect gank once again from Infamous XO. Wow, now look at the minions being pushed up against the turret. That means all of that CS is now going to get eaten up by the turret and not Vitri's. So it's really good. Early gank, early aggression they got here. You can see the goal differential already. 3.2k to 2.6. Here comes a 3 on Cyrano. Cyrano not much health here. Gonna melt really quick here. And he does drop in the end with the mines being blown. It continues to be an aggressive push and continues to be dominant play from Infamous XO. Phobia needs to get, they need to wake up here, and they need to ensure that they're staying together a little bit more. Rotation might have to be a little bit faster for Vitri. He needs that vision. He needs that early vision to prevent the gank. Look at this, an early minion mine take. 4-minute and 30-second minion mine take for Orange Team. They're looking, again, to be really aggressive. And what you want to do with that minion mine is you want to take that whenever you are trying to push the lane or push the objective. Because what can happen is if the laner rotates down on the enemy team into the jungle, the lane minions may push and put a lot of hurt onto that turret. Oh, the afterburn fails! Gets away anyways with the boots. Amin a little bit in trouble here, has to back off a little bit, but here comes Cassandra with the front rotation. Vitri has to be very careful not to rotate down there, as he will get caught, and they are just content to steal the gold mine, which is going to be hit right now. I don't think they're going to contest it. I don't think they're going to contest it. Nice positioning from Amin, trying to keep Cyrano away. This could be ganked. Oh, it got ganked. It got ganked from blue team. Amazing gank from blue team. Vitri rotating down and getting the Achilles heel shot on that gold mine. So that was a really gutsy play from orange team. They just opened up the door a little bit and let blue team get a breathing break here. Some breathing room here from a little bit of a gift from orange team to give that gold mine to Vitri, to blue team, who really needed it. Tension bow from iSolo, the jungle glaive, and the piercing spear double weapon blade from Vitri. Here comes another potential gank. 312 damage. Oh, look at the amount of damage. Cassandra taking that turret aggro. Look at the damage from that crit from Amin there. That tension bow. 320. They're going to push this objective. Cassandra's got to be a little bit careful now. He's got to back away, otherwise he will get focused. Here comes a stun, and iSolo. Afterburn comes in. He's looking for Cassandra. Hits his blood song. Doesn't quite get it. Amin has to back off. Cassandra has to back off. There's the void ping there. Be very careful here, as now Vitri is coming into the fight. Cassandra's now going to set back here. Amin as well. Look at the follow. Look at the strong engagement here from blue team. They recognize that Cassandra has gone back, and Amin's super low on health. Here it goes. There's a stun. Afterburn comes in, and he deletes Amin there, who's already low on health. Good foresight from Phobia to recognize that and come in, but they can't overstay this fight though, because Cassandra's back in now. There goes a wait for it. Solo is really low, but here comes a deletion. Cassandra trying to get away. Vitri following him down, getting the kill anyways, dying in return. Ivan also in trouble here, but here comes Amin. Will he make it in time? Achilles heel shot goes up 266 damage. He is going to take him down and get the ace in return. So trade off on several kills there, leaving orange team ultimately with the ace there. 9-3 right now, 7-minute 30-second mark. Is he going to go for the gold mine here? Interesting. Yeah, he's going to go for the gold mine. No minion candy on the gold mine, so he should be able to take it. iSolo is almost here, hits his boots to get there. Amin gets it and hits a pot. He has to get away from here because iSolo is right on his heels, and he is going to now back off. Cassandra back into the lane now, pushing the lane. Hardcore has that scout trap in the minion, or in the lane bush. Here comes Cyfrano, but it sees it. Will it be enough? Cyfrano trying to come in with the long reach on that merciless pursuit and doesn't quite get enough space to use it. Cassandra now in a good position here to just wait it out. They've taken the first turret now, so there goes a flare. Vitri has to back off. Take a look at the builds here now. iSolo with the Blazing Salvo and the Tension Bow. Tension Bow now for Vitri as well, with still keeping that Piercing Spear. Cassandra now going for the full Crystal build. Altering Current is up. Crystal Infusion. Will he use Infusion now? He does use Infusion. Wait for it. It's going to come soon. There it comes. It hits iSolo. Doesn't get any better. Vitri. How far? Brew coming in on Vitri. Does hit him. Infamous Ivan tries to hit his boost to try to get close enough to get the stun off, but there goes a nice defensive afterburn, and it's still... Are they going to rush for it? They're going to rush for it! iSolo gets stunned. There's the kill in. iSolo used his afterburn already on the defensive afterburn. Good recognition from Ivan to see that iSolo had used his afterburn and couldn't get away from that. So I don't know if Ivan actually knew that and that's why he went in there, or if he just wanted to get the kill. Either way, it was a smart play and good foresight if it was intentional for Ivan to do it on the back of that already used afterburn. There's a scout trap there as well. All minion mines in favor of orange team. This is looking strongly in favor of orange team, but that means nothing when you've got endgame play coming up here. So double Piercing Spear, as we've seen a lot now in Southeast Asia. A lot of Ringos running that double Piercing Spear. had a chat with some Infamous members about the double piercing spear, and there's a lot of speculation, possibly about doing more true damage because you've got the 30%, 45% with the tension bow, or 50% with the tension bow. And what they're saying is, you know, every hero has basic armor. So what it does is it does more true damage to them directly because it bypasses, it pierces any of that basic armor that they may be carrying, and hence, thus, it does more damage. That was kind of the theory given to me by a couple Infamous members about why the Ringos in Southeast Asia run the double piercing spear. And even now it's a triple piercing spear from Vitri, but he has no endgame damage. So with the triple piercing spear, he does get plus 15 weapon power, which is practically nothing. So he is bypassing the opportunity to go for a tier 3 damage item. No breaking point here, no Sorrow Blade. So this is a bet. It's a bet that his team are going to try to put it hard to Orange Team in the early game. This is an early game build, but to me it looks like the early game has already passed. So that opportunity was gobbled up by Orange Team and not by Blue Team. If I'm him, I'm going to start looking at possibly an end game, a late game build. Something to kind of outlast some of that early game damage. Amin's doing the same thing. He's running the double piercing spear as well. So there's something about the Ringos in Southeast Asia who are doing these double, triple piercing spears. And then we got on the side of the tank. So the Catherines are both doing a pretty good job here. They're initiating well. Oh, Cassandra's kind of caught behind here. Has to be careful. Let Ivan lead. Ivan's gonna bush check it. Good bush check there, but here comes a Hellfire Brew from Victory. Oh, it hits Ivan for some reason. Wait for it, comes across. Doesn't hit anybody, so the ult's not doing a good job here. Cassandra getting melted by the glaive. He's making his power shown as he hits his boost to get Ivan and shut Ivan down. Ivan trying to do as much as he can, but he cannot last enough. And the glaive tears up all of Orange Team, leading to the first ace for Blue Team. And they're going to go ahead and rush this turret. Gold payout has gone out for Orange Team, so in the end, even if they do lose this turret, they're not going to be hurt too much because they got the gold payout and they've already taken down one turret from the enemy. I don't think they're going to be able to take two turrets. Cassandra is now back in. Has to be careful. Can't extend too far because Cyfranio will be on his butt super fast. So in that last team fight, basically what you saw was a little bit of a sloppy formation from Orange Team where Cassandra was in a bad position and needed to be on the other side of Ivan. Initially, the Hellfire Brew went onto Ivan, and I thought that that would have been a big mistake for Orange Team. But in the end, because Ivan backtracked and Cassandra was caught up position, they were able to delete Cassandra very quickly before Cassandra was able to get any amount of damage down. Now, he does have the Altering Current, which is a 40%. Attack speed, so it is a slightly better attack speed than a Blazing Salvo, but he needs to hit his way for it, and you saw in that last battle, he missed his way for it, didn't hit anybody. Cyfrano trying to bait in Cassandra. Here comes Afterburn in, there goes the boots, but a nice stun from Ivan. Stops down the track, but here comes Afterburn anyway. 470 damage from Isolo. Amin's got to stay away, he needs more distance. Cassandra in there as well. Where is Vitri? He's too far back, but he hits his Hellfire Brew. Not good enough. Isolo drops. Vitri has to run. There goes the boots. And Vitri goes down to a nice ultimate from Ivan. So I have no idea why Vitri was so far back in that fight. He wasn't part of that fight at all. At least to my mind, or at least to my eyes, it didn't look like he was even putting hits on. He was just simply sitting behind the back line. And then he did the Hellfire Brew, but the Hellfire Brew was super late. He didn't initiate with it. So I find that really, really interesting why he didn't become a stronger active part of that battle. Cassandra is here. Amin, he's overstaying here. Amin, he's getting away. Here comes Cassandra. Merciless Pursuit going on. There's a stun on Amin. He's trying to kite him down. He needs more distance, but that Blood Song melts him. Ivan as well. Cassandra getting the way for it off. Bad decision to dive in because now he's 2v3, 3v1. There's the stun. Cassandra finished off and another ace. Bad decision all around from that. Amin overstaying just to get two minions gave his enemy the ace. Don't overstay. That's the number one big thing that I see a lot happening to a lot of teams now is a overstay. And Amin overstaying there led to that entire chain of events which led to the ace here. Cassandra as well. As soon as Cassandra saw that Amin overstayed and that Ivan was low health, he should have just gotten out of there, trying to dive in and do his wait for it on Glaive, trying to get just that one Glaive kill. It's not worth it, because if he misses, which he did, then you put yourself in a position of vulnerability, and having Vitri come around from the other side to do a pinch move on him and give up the ace, the gold mine, and the minion mines, not a good decision from Cassandra as well. Taking a look at the builds now, Vitri also has a Serpent Mask. Amin has elected to go with the Sorrow Blade. Will Blue Team take advantage of this? They could go for Kraken here. There's the flares. Oh, they're going to go on Ivan. He's pulled out a little bit too far. Ivan with the Crucible and the Fountain. Okay, so Ivan's in trouble now. Ivan can't stay. He has to get out. I think they need to pull back. I don't think they should push here. I do not think they should push here. This is going to be trouble. Oh, look for the wait for it. Oh, good lord. He gets melted. Victory gets melted. Cassandra low. Ivan low. Isolo low. And there's the ace. And there's the game. What a fantastic round of events there. Look how low their team was. They were diving in there on that, and I thought for sure that they were going to get melted there from Glaive, but Glaive was in the wrong position. He wasn't nearby enough to do any help. And the wait for it from Cassandra, I think that was a wait for it, absolutely melted Vitri. Just deleted him like he was nothing, like he was a piece of lint in a sandstorm. It was just, he was done. He was gone. He was absolutely gone. And so Orange Team is going to go ahead and take the Kraken. They're going to make this push. They have to be very careful now and not overextend. That Afterburn is going to come in, so they have to be ready for the trigger reflexes. Only one ultimate up, which is Cassandra. No ultimates up for Amin or Ivan yet. There goes the wait for it now. In on Cypron. He gets melted with that wait for it. Cassandra needs to backtrack here. Uses the A skill and Alice Pauldron. There goes a defensive afterburn from Isolo. Vitri in drill trouble. There goes. He drops it down to Amin. Cassandra hitting the turret. And the turret's going to go down. Isolo trying to do his best to stay. There goes a nice fountain here. Stun comes in. Ivan's on his butt. Cassandra with the last hit takes him out before he can get to base. And that's a game and exciting conclusion to this match. The crystal vein will explode in a blaze of quantum energy and explosions, leaving the victorious infamous EXO to revel in their glory. How exciting was that match, guys? Literally down to just one or two mistakes there. I really thought that Orange Team had run into some troubles there when Amin got caught out there and Cassandra dove back in. But that last battle, just amazing amount of damage coming in from that Crystal Vox.